At present, one could talk about a certain lack of trust in social sciences and humanities, and it is a lack of trust expressed by employers, policymakers, funders, and it has to do with some kind of beliefs in the lack of capacity of social sciences and humanities to contribute anything significant to addressing real problems in contemporary world, including economic development, poverty, security, or I don't know, all big challenges that contemporary societies are facing. And this is also sometimes shared by people in the social sciences and humanities themselves. Or sometimes humanities scholars assume that humanities don't contribute knowledge about reality, about the objective reality, but rather about kind of secondary knowledge. For example, we do history of science, not science. We do philosophy of science, also not science. So what could be done to correct this? Well, first of all, we do have to change a little bit our communication strategy, and this is the job of scholars, academics in social sciences and humanities, but it is very much the job of administrators, rectors, prorectors, heads of departments. We need to explain to the general public, to the policymaker, politicians, that social sciences and humanities can make and do make a very important contribution. And sometimes the question is asked, can social sciences and humanities contribute to economic development? And the answer is yes, they can contribute, but another part of the answer is that this is a wrong question. The question is not only about contribution to economic developments, but contribution to important aspects of social life in general, from politics to social integration, employment, and this does include economic development as well. And very quick examples, is history just a hobby or something that can have practical applications beyond the field of scholarship directly? And one very simple example, look at the American intervention in Iraq, trying to fix the country, export democracy, ignoring the very simple fact that there are very serious tensions between the Sunni and the Shia population there, and a little bit of history would have helped to understand better and probably abstain from such an intervention which had disastrous effects. And this might explain, for example, why the Obama administration is very reluctant to intervene in Syria, because they have learned a little bit the lesson. So and there are many other examples. And if we are talking about economic development, but there are many aspects, many ways in which social sciences and humanities can make a contribution, starting from, linguistics. So, we can develop new softwares or new products, electronic products that are based on very serious research in linguistics. Automatic translation, for example, or word processing, which can be used for a variety of purposes, and, creates jobs, contributes to the economy. Or we can have sociologists and economists working together for economic redevelopment in a particular neighborhood, in a particular region, or in a country. So this idea that social sciences and humanities are different from natural sciences is true. There are very serious differences, but it doesn't mean the social sciences and humanities are in crisis because they are irrelevant. They are in crisis because some people do want to keep them relevant only in an intellectual perspective and not in a practical perspective, and because some others are not able to explain that actually they do make a contribution.